Hello there. Hey, girl greatness. It is Lori Pelzer. How are you today? Hope you're having a winning day. We're going to let a few people know that we are here live, and it is going to be an exciting few minutes as we dive into something completely yummy. So I'm super excited to be with you tonight. I am getting ready to head to Toronto, Canada, as I close out my year there with a group of incredible women and helping a whole lot of other women fire back up her life. And the Girl, It's Your Life Success Tour is coming to a close. It's been good. We've had a chance to really help change a lot of women's lives. So I want to welcome each of you in. Some of you saw my post. Some of you have not had an opportunity to read my post. And let's get into what we are doing tonight. And we'll be live. I will be live tonight, tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow, Friday. I'm ahead of schedule, right? Saturday and Sunday. And on Monday, we will kick off. And so you'll get all the details in just a few moments about what we're about to kick off. And you want to be a part of this, right? Each decision that we make either complements our goals, get us closer to our vision, or it compromises it. It complements it or it compromises it. You can speed it up or you can slow it down. You can impress upon it, put pressure on it, or you can just let it sit there and let it continue to disappoint you that it just hasn't happened. You get to choose how you move forward, whether you move forward, whether you choose to move backwards, whether you choose to move to the north or the south, whether you choose to get closer to the dream and the vision and the goal, or further away from the vision and the goal. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about starting from scratch. I've created a 30-day action accountability opportunity for you to get involved with your goals and your vision and come out of this. You got a name, you got a reputation, you got a little money saved, you got these promises, you got this time you think you got, right? And we're going to let all that go as if though you lost everything. Welcome in, J Love. Welcome in, April. Welcome in, Rain. And for those of you who are still joining, welcome in. So we got to measure every single decision against our goals, right? So I'm here tonight to help you move forward in your goals. I'm here to help you speed them up. I'm here to help you get out of disappointment. I'm here to help you get out of that thing that so many women are in, because I feel it, I see it, I'm seeing it, I feel it. Because, hey, part of me is very much all in to the spiritual aspect of the work I'm called to do. So I get direction and I get downloads and I get connections spiritually. And all the women that I've met around the country, right, on the Girl, It's Your Life tour, the one thing I know for sure is women are struggling. As many women are thriving, I often say this, there are just that many more struggling, right? Thank you, Frida, for being proud of me. I am proud of me. Thank you so much. So everything you're thinking right now about your goals, about the direction that you're headed, right? Are you moving toward it? Really, are you moving toward it? So if you read the post, you read that it started with I lost all, right? So for those of you who are just joining, we're going to tap into something tonight and we're going to move you forward, or you get to choose to stay backwards. We're going to move you closer to your goal, or you get to decide whether you stay further away from your goal. We're going to speed it up, or you get to decide whether you keep it slow. And so many women often tell me how impressed they are and inspired by me. I appreciate you, but I want you I want you to lead the same way in your life. And I have to measure every single decision against my goals. So when I want to go and just say, okay, I'm kicking back to do nothing at all, is that decision, and how long am I going to do that? Or if I say I'm going to let this challenge or obstacle stop me, for how long am I going to let it stop me? Because my goals are large, they're big. I have a plan to get to some place by the time I'm 55. I'm 49, I have a 55 vision. A woman at 55, how does that look for me? So you got to get in a direction that moves you toward your goals. And the only way I know that you can do that, because if you could have done it by yourself, you'd have already did it. And you've probably done it before. You've done it when you were younger, girl greatness. You've done it when you had a little more support. You've done it when you felt your best. You've done it when you had a little more money. You've done it when you had some more time. Whichever it looks like, whichever measure of that, you've done it when things were feeling good. But what if you lost all? So this start from scratch. It's going to be a 30-day challenge, an opportunity, an accountability opportunity for you and me to work together. Very easy. Oh, but I'm going to bust your butt. For 30 days, we're going to meet. And we're going to meet through this easy thing called Uber conference. You can have your phone to do this. It ain't going to interfere with your life. Matter of fact, it's going to jack up your life. It's going to ramp you back up, and it's going to fire you back up. It's going to get you in speed toward the goal. These goals were given to you. You wrote them. You journal about them. You talk about them. You share them with friends. You share them with us in your Facebook, or for those of you who are seeing this now on your IG, you share it. But every single decision you've made toward that goal is either taking you further toward it or it's taking you from it. Your emotions may have gotten in the way. Your breakdowns have gotten in the way. Your life, you say life, quote unquote, showed up. But life is you and you are life. So if it showed up, you are your life. So I'm going to take you through a journey for 30 days only. That's all I got. That's all the space in time right now that I got. But I want to give that opportunity to take you from start from scratch. That's the name of the 30-day plan, start from scratch. So 2008, I woke up one morning, I didn't have food to eat. I woke up one morning and I didn't have food to eat. I actually had to visit the food bank in my city that I'm from, Columbia, South Carolina. It was humbling. It was confusing, and it was very scary for me. And I didn't understand it, and I didn't know why. And I didn't understand it, and I didn't know why. I mean, I sold how many homes, sold and helped how many people, the top of my real estate game, and one day I wake up hungry and homeless. Yes, homeless is real, because when you lose your home and you lose everything else along with it, cars and all of your real estate building and the ability to earn money, the ability to do what you only know to do, you don't know if you're headed toward an immediate meltdown, or you're guaranteed to break down or melt down. And all of that was happening. The real estate crash of '08 changed my life. And so many of you, I know it changed your life. You were in some type of workplace that may have been affected in some way. Welcome in, ladies. Great to see you. Welcome in, girl greatness. And I understand that this more than anything today, that so many of us have never even talked about what we went through in that period. That period went from the great real estate, right, meltdown to recession. It went bigger than just real estate, because real estate is a driving factor in so much that we do, and we're just really just not kind of keyed in on that. And so I won't get into that tonight, but there's definitely articles and books, and you can dive in and read. I mean, people lost 20 years of retirement in that period. 401ks were worth nothing. And IRAs were liquidated with little or no cash. Like some of my investments, there was nothing in it when we went to get it. The real estate building I was buying it from a private owner, and he was gracious because he knew my work ethic. He knew my husband's work ethic. Myself and Melvin, we were in it to win it. We had renovated this entire building. It was my dream to have my own real estate firm, but then it was the dream of having my own real estate building. And everything was just rapidly disintegrating. 2 children in college, one at Hampton University, private HBCU, and one at West Virginia State, HBCU, my son and my daughter. I was scared. I was so freaking scared. So for those of you who are sitting in this place that you no longer are feeling any type of push to go be great, you can only take away from tonight conversation that you got to lose all to gain all. And I'm not talking physically. I'm going to help you get into a psychology, a mindset that you need to lose it, lose everything to gain this whole new place that you should be moving toward in your 2020 year. You got goals that you have not met year in and year out. You have ideas that you have not put in perspective and you have not said yes to. You've been writing them in your journal. You've been praying. You've been fasting. You've been sowing. You've been talking. You've been reading. You've been thinking. Time out. Peak performance time. It's peak performance time. Every single decision that you make from this moment on will move you forward or backwards. 2020 is about to be a very special, synergetic, spiritual kind of experience. You're going to see and feel things in 2020 that you have never experienced. And I'm not going to get woo-woo with you. And I'm not going to go into that specifically tonight, because when you join my new 30-day accountability challenge, it's not no play challenge. So don't come and get involved if you want to play. Start from scratch. I'm going to help you psychologically lose it. Lose everything, all your comfortabilities. No name, no reputation, no money, no promises, no time in between you and the goal. Okay? So what we're going to do in this moment is we're going to move you forward. We're going to lose it all. We're going to lose everything. We're going to lose it all. We're going to lose everything to speed you up because your progress has been too slow. So see, when I lost every single thing, I had 2 choices. One, I could simply compromise. I could stay in disappointment, or I could just stay slow in my progress and just believe that, oh, it'll be all right. God gonna do it. God got me. And all that's still true, because I was talking to God. I had a spiritual coach at the time, and her power of touching my ears that came through her from God, from the heavens, that came through to me, touching my eyes to see something different, touching my ears to hear something different, touching me in my belly, that touched me in my soul, that there had to be a different decision, Lori, about how you're going to get up from this one. So I want you to consider with me for a minute, if you lost all right in this moment, you lost everything like I did. You woke up homeless. Tomorrow, you woke up homeless. I want you to just tap that with me for a minute. And I know that's going to be difficult, but I'm going to take you through that in the 30 days we're going to work together. We're only going to work together 30 days, every single day for 30 days. Every single day for 30 days. And believe it or not, it only takes 30 minutes for 30 days to move you into quantum growth. And the truth is, if you show up for every 30-day session, every day, I'm going to be there. But if you don't, you didn't do it to disappoint me. You did it to disappoint you. You then go back to compromise. You then go back to disappointment. You go back to slowing your progress down. I want to be your way shower, your accountability coach for 30 days. I kept hearing this let's reflect it for a minute. I kept hearing this thing like, okay, we're getting to the end of the year, Lori, right? There are going to be so many women that, of course, are going to take action and move into our 2020. And that happens every single year in my company. Women do get that aha moment, that Satori awakening, and then she goes on to do great things. But then there's so many of us collectively as women, and I always put me with you, right? Will it help me, Lori? Skeptically, you got that question. Will it help me achieve my goal? Is it going to do that for me? Will going to this event help me? Will doing this help me? And you holding all the 4 aces now. All the 4 aces, you got them. You got them in your hand. But you don't know, right, how to move forward. So I've been given a mandate because I touched into the heavens and I asked the heavens, what do I need to do in this moment? I am a high-level coach. I'm an award-winning business and lifestyle success coach. I am an international keynote speaker on the rise to be one of the #1 women keynote speakers. I am in my goals, but I still got goals to reach. So I got some things planned to just jack up my peak performance. Working on my weight, not from a standpoint of going skinny. That ain't the goal. Getting stronger, healthier, right? I'm getting ready to do something really, really powerful when I'm over in Canada. I'm getting ready to walk the skywalk, the CN Tower. Go do your research on that. I'm going to be live. But what I want you to grab hold, right, is that we are never supposed to feel so full that we become so out of tune with who we're supposed to be to grow in every single moment. But that happens. I get it. We get uninspired. We get unmotivated. We get excited and tempted by the party. We get excited and tempted by eating the donuts. We get excited and tempted by shopping. We get excited and tempted just to travel just because. We get excited and tempted. But what if we had a decision or an opportunity before us to ask ourselves, if we really reached our goals, could we do more of what we wanted to do and do it more powerfully and experience it more greatly? I mean, think about that for a minute. So we get ready to get real deep. So I want you to stay with me, okay? Because it's going to make you uncomfortable what I'm about to say. So when I lost all, there was nobody around. There were a few friends, a few family members, but they were scarce. I couldn't get a ride. And I had 3 cars prior to that. Had an excursion, had this, had that. My own brother was scarce. Love him, but it's my story, not his. It's mine. It's only myself and him. I love my brother. I love my brother with all that I can love with, right? Like I love my children, my husband, my granddaughter, Maddie. But for sure, I was disappointed. Friends faded. Friends we'd helped. Friends we'd done things with and for. Family chatted. Had too much stuff. How did I have too much stuff? I did the right things. I showed up and helped a lot of people. I was on billboards, radio, TV. I'm supposed to have some stuff, right? It was confusing. But what I realized, losing all was the best dang thing that ever happened to me. Lose it. Lose everything. It gives you, one, a new perspective on who you are and what you're really made of. Number 2, it jacks up your faith. You have nowhere to go. You have no one and nothing to depend on but the Almighty, whoever that may be for you, right? Your faith becomes like a shield. It protects you, it moves you along, it guides you, and it holds you so gently. But it also is asking something of you. It's asking you to get back to work. Faith without works is a dead thing, girl greatness. So it's asking you, what are you going to do now that you done lost all? You ain't got no name, you ain't got no reputation, you got no money, you ain't got no promises. You don't have no time in between you and it. You know, we got 1,000,001 things between us and the goal. People call them excuses. I'm just going to call them 1,000,001 things between us, girl greatness, and the gold. And here it goes. This is what makes us uncomfortable, what I'm about to say. I had to stop giving a dang. I had to say I could care less who know I'm done. I had to care less, no more pretending. So many of you are pretending. It's not necessary, and it will never get you over to that greatness, to that goal. And I know why you pretend. I get it. I've been there. I know why you put on a good face, because you were taught that. That's some crap. Someone asks you how you doing, tell them how you doing. Are you doing okay today or are you not? Are you disappointed? What are you? I invite you in this moment to tap your feelings. No more pretending. Bump all of that. You can't get nowhere that way. Go there with me for a minute. Lose it. Lose everything. I know what it feels like to sit in Kentucky Fried Chicken and be in a U-Haul truck that me and my husband was hiding out from U-Haul. It's going to be in my book. We ain't hiding nothing. And we were sitting there eating that bad chicken. And I was crying to my husband. I said, Mel, how did we get here? He was hurting. I was hurting. Our children were in college. We were trying to shield them from it. Who are you trying to shield? No more shielding. No more hiding. No more pretending. Then the other thing shows up. We want to be accepted and we want to be approved. And we want to get in there and say, listen, I deserve you to do this for me because I'm that and I'm this. Approve that with me. Accept me for that. We want all of that. But what we really want is connection. And connection doesn't look like approval or acceptance. So it's going to make us more sensitive. Just stay with me. Now, I want you to hold yourself tight on this one because it's going to touch you. So many of you are authors. You wrote a book. You told your story. Whatever that story may be, it was profound enough that you felt compelled to tell it. You may be speaking. You may be trying to build your not-for-profit. You may be a woman that's totally dedicated to her family, her church, her community, and you ain't making no money at it. You have given everything away. You have given so much, your measure of emptiness, it's like wind and air just coming through you. You all over the place inside. You know that you want to earn more money. You know that you deserve more money. You are even afraid to say the word money. You know, I've come to understand that we would rather sacrifice, self-sabotage ourselves than to say we broken, we want more, and we gonna go get it. You ain't got to be broken. You could just want more and want to go get it. You're afraid to really just say that thing. I find that we also, as women, we're watching each other. Now this gets even more sensitive. We're watching each other in a temptation. You say, girl, go be great. Girl, go do it. Girl, go. Girl, that's awesome. One of my good girlfriends who I got in my life, she just bought a Maserati. She lives in Beverly Hills, right? Her name is Shauna. And Shauna works with Netflix now. She's been at this thing. She's had many of the levels of career choices that she's made, which put her in her goals. She's achieved her goals because she had accountability partners. She had a plan. A lot of us collectively, and I always put me there with you, you're going nowhere near the goal. because you're stuck inside, pretentious, faking till you make it. Oh, you trying to hold on to face. When you lose it and you lose all, you ain't got no more face. No name, no reputation, no money, no promises, no time in between you and it. And that thing, that temptation of watching other women, right? Being her greatness. And when you're just eating donuts and she's doing something like eating a balanced meal, you can't get with that. Don't sit here and tell me that. That thing do something to you in the inside. You human. You want some of that. And you don't know whether to like a lover or hate her. Just being real. Just being in a moment with you that you can say, yes, Lori. Yes, Lori. I'm tired of living that way. So I want you to lose it. And I want you to lose every single thing. And it's a psychological loss I'm discussing. And I want you to invite your girlfriends in. Because for the next 30 days, I'm going to help you implement. I'm going to help you, right, reach goals. I'm going to help you make rapid progress on any goal you set. You are going to set the goal. I'm going to take you through my processes. For 30 days, we're going to get up every single morning. You're not going to be talking about, I got the kids, I got a headache, I got cramps, I don't have any money, I got boyfriend issues, I got girlfriend issues, I'm mad with God. I can go down the list. My car is in repo status. I don't feel like doing it. I don't need this because I got enough money. I don't need to reach no more goals. Whatever your thing is. One question I have for you. If you lost all, and if everything was gone and you woke up, everything was gone, what is next for you? How do you plan to rebuild that? So that's what we're going to do. That's why the challenge, the accountability challenge is called Start from Scratch. I'm psychologically going to help you get on the other side of loss and then get on the other side of reaching your goals. Because if you lost, you'll reach those goals because you will know what it feels like to be hungry. And I'm going to have you do some exercises that's going to put you in that frame and going to put you in that mental mindset of losing all. It's going to be fun. So tonight you get an opportunity because I'll be live and I'm going to cut it off at a certain amount of people. I'm not going to tell you how many people because I know I'm going to have to really dive in there with some of you, right? So let me just share with you what it looks like really quickly. And it's going to be a $35 deposit. It costs $99. It's so easy to say no. The decision to no will keep you where you are, wherever you may be, because I know that there's another level that we all must go to. If you've done the mountain climb, then it's time for Mount Everest. See, I got some goals, and I ain't gonna be able to do them alone. So as your accountability partner, right, for the next 30 days, I don't want to take you to 90 days because we got to first learn how to get past 21 days. There's a whole new creation of habits, a 66-day creation of habits that psychologically and it's said to really be the way to go. But tonight for $99, that is what the challenge is going to cost you overall. And what I'm going to do is you're going to have a $35 down payment. You're going to have to say yes to. The link has just been posted by my team. It is secure. It takes you over to PayPal. So Jessica Washington is her name. That's my operations manager, my 30-year-old dynamic daughter who's in the challenge with us, who's working on her goals, who will be on this call every single morning. Now, you probably want to know what time. No worries. You're going to get all the information you need. You don't need that tonight. All you need to do is say yes. It's going to be early because you're going to have no excuses. Yep, you may have to get up a little early just so you can tap into you. And I'm going to teach you some things. Certainly, you're going to leave this with results that's going to help you achieve your goals faster with rapid progress. You're going to come with any goal, right? So let me go over a little bit of what you can expect. So right now you can go in and start clicking the link and getting your spot, because I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to be live tomorrow, Friday, live Saturday, and live Sunday. And I'm going to cut it off at a certain number. I know the number. The number is not for you to know, but the number is going to be cut off at a certain point. So here's the deal. We want to get inside of getting you into a daily task experience, right? We also want to get inside of you reaching your goal, because you're going nowhere. You're going nowhere near your goal. You're going nowhere near your goals. You're going nowhere near your goals. And what we are practicing is we suddenly lost everything. You lost money. You lost your name. You lost your reputation. You lost promises. There's no promise. There is nothing in between you, time, and the goal. And now we're starting from scratch. That's how we're going at this thing. All right, you got that? So you're going to work with me 30 days. All you need to do is have a phone. You can have your headphones and an internet connection on your phone. That's it, right? Come with your mind open and come with your heart beating like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's off a movie that me and my husband like. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So what we're going to do is I want to read this to you so I don't miss any of it, right? So from day 1 to day 30, what my team and I have put together, right? We've put together a process for you, right? We're going to take you through a physical experience, and it's going to be metaphysical, and it's going to be physical. You got activities you got to do every single day for 30 days. It's going to challenge you. It's going to stretch you, and it's going to move you into something. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a checklist of those tasks to remind you of what needs to be completed that day. You're going to get that in an email. You're going to get that by text, right? So we're going to be your accountability. We're going to be in your face with love and compassion, and you're not going to have me scream at you, right? Okay? Then we're going to listen to this. I'm not going to give you the list because I'm looking at my material. I don't want to give you all the goods because you can't get all that tonight. So you're going to have to jot your journey, right? And you're going to have to know one thing. Every call you're on, you get a commitment sticker. This commitment sticker is going to go somewhere in 30 days, which is going to be so powerful. It's going to be the thing that brings you back to rebuilding, because remember, you lost it all. So the program is 30 days. We meet every single morning except Sunday morning. Sunday rest day, or Saturday for you if that's spiritually what you believe, but one day off for rest. But 30 days, every single morning. The challenge will start next Monday, right? $100? No, $99. When you get into the challenge, the first thing you're going to do is tonight click and get your spot. $35. You're going to then get information tomorrow from my office, and then you're going to proceed. It's going to be a questionnaire. It is going to then get you connected to your goal. You come with any goal, remember? Any goal. Then you're going to have a recording to listen to. So you're going to get a questionnaire, right? And a recording. That recording is from me. And then on Monday we start. Everything you need will be emailed to you. So the first thing you need to do is click the link. And if I'm going to answer some questions in just a moment. So maybe you are skeptical right now. You're like, Lori, I don't know you. I just logged on. I just heard you. Somebody sent me the link. I don't know you, girl. I don't know you. That's okay. No matter where you are right now, I get it. Skeptical, logical, afraid. You may even be just super excited and nervous. And you like, God, this is what I needed, right? Because you have literally been journaling and praying and brainstorming ideas and having these thought-provoking questions. Keep asking of you to reach your goals. And so here's the problem. You cannot do it alone. Here's the other problem. You don't do it alone. It could be that you just want to pick your kids up from school on time for the rest of the school year. You want to run errands without pulling your hair out. Well, I got my hair look like this for real though. You want to travel to at least 2 places before 2020. And in 2020, you want to make 100,000, 150,000, 200. You want to leave the job that you're at. You want to get what you need, and you want to what? Get what you need in your life personally so you can go be better at who you are. I don't know what your goal is. I'm just throwing out, there could be any goal. You want to break free of a toxic relationship. You want to find more love. That's not what I'm here to do. Work on your specific, right? Be a crystal ball. That's not what this is. It is about a system that works to get you to achieve your goals. No matter where you at or what you're doing, it is an easy. No, it's not easy. I ain't even selling you. I'm not selling you easy. I'm not even sharing easy with you. This is going to be freaking hard for you because you have not committed to anything 30 days consistently since when? I'm going to be your companion. You'll have the materials that you need. It'll be so mind-blowing. You're going to say, Lori Pelzer, $99 for real? And the $35 is to say that you're serious, because I don't want you here if you're not. Serious about who you are, serious about what you want. And if you're that person, as I make my last 2 statements, if you're that woman, girl greatness, and you got it all worked out, then you don't need to be here, but I'm going to be there. I'm in the challenge with you, and I don't have it all worked out. I travel the country now, and I go out of the country. And you think I got it all worked out? Are you serious? We're supposed to always be becoming better and greater at who we're called to be. You don't have it all worked out. There is something. So I'm going to be a resource for you, a support for you. $99 is the challenge. I'm not going to try to upsell you. I'm going to put that out there in the front street. Oh, now come in. It's going to be $9,000. It's $99. For you to say, I am going to reach a goal this time, Lori. I'm ready. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose everything. No name, no reputation, no money, no promises, but no time between me and my goal. I'm saying yes. I want to hear something new. I want to see something new. I want to feel something new. I want to go get this thing. I want to not travel in time aimlessly. I want to reflect on my life and know that I showed up, that I did it, and this time I'm where I'm supposed to be. Nowhere near your goal is so many of you. Start from scratch. And that's the only way I know to help you losing it and losing it all. So psychologically, I'm going to help you tap that. I know that's going to be like, whoa. And I can't begin to tell you some of the exercises I'm going to have you doing. But it's going to change your life, change your business immediately. And you will accelerate your goals. It's been my pleasure serving you tonight. Share this video with friends, family, right? Girl greatness. Share your comments with me. Click the link. You have any immediate questions, you can text 470-295-9681. Let me make sure. 470-295-9681. 470-295-9681. And you'll text start from scratch. Start from scratch. My team will answer your questions for you. I will be here live again tomorrow. I will be here live Saturday and Sunday. We start the challenge on Monday. 30 days and your life is about to change. Your life and your business is about to change. Thanks. I appreciate each of you for joining. And for those of you who need to recap very quickly, I shared the reason that I created this challenge, this 30 days, right? These 30 days are about accountability to help you get to achieving your goals, new goals, old goals, establishing a goal, because we are nowhere near our goals. And I shared with you my loss story, my story of loss when I lost everything, over $1 million worth of my assets in 2008, and what it feels like to lose it and lose everything, and how I believe that you're going to get to that place right? That place of new goals, that moment where that light bulb comes on for you is I'm going to take you through a psychological process of losing it and losing everything. No name, no reputation, no money, no promises, no time between you and it. You have things between you and the goal, right? You got more journaling, more praying, more thoughts, more blogs, more talking to God, more talking to friends than a little bit. It's time for you to jack that thing up, get fired back up, to ramp it up, but you got to get some support, accountability. And I've heard this in the spirit realm as to why I opened my schedule up to say I'm going to help a certain amount of women get to her best 2020 she's ever had. So from day 1 to day 30, we're getting ready to change your life and your business and your work. You bring the goal. The goal is not what I'm after changing. It is helping you get in a space, right? A metaphysical space, a physical space of reaching goals. And through my vast experience as a transformational coach and award-winning business and lifestyle coach, I got what you need. So tonight, just click the link. You'll see her name there. Jessica Washington is my operations manager. Your payment is secure through PayPal. We're using that. We have a couple different ways we can accept payments, but that's the one I want to use because I want to make sure you know that it's secure and you don't get what you need. You know you can dispute it. I want you to feel confident. 30 days. And so what happens after you pay and get your slot, right? You will get a questionnaire tomorrow from my office because you'll be putting your email in there. You'll get a questionnaire and then you'll get step 2 as to how to get prepared and your information. We start the challenge on Monday. It is going to be a checklist of tasks every single day. We will be very early in the morning because we don't want your stuff and those things to get between you and the dream and the goal any longer. You'll also get an audio from me. So you'll get a questionnaire and you'll get an audio from me that is going to get you started in this mission. It's been my pleasure serving you tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Bring some girlfriend. You need to listen to this recording, this video again. Do just that. Get your seat because I'll be cutting it off at a certain number, and I can't tell you the number, but I can tell you that I truly, truly am excited about what you're about to experience. This challenge is going to be the one that takes you where you're ready to go, girl, and that's be great. Girl, you go be great. Mwah. Loves and kisses. Be blessed. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.